Hey guys, welcome back to the creative competition, week number 6. This episode I'm going to be showing off a ton of amazing entries that were entered for the Pixelmon Hub competition, which was last week, and I'm going to be wrapping up the episode with a little announcement, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But let's get straight into it here with the first build. There's a little Abra there, and if we turn around, this is what looks like the spawn / entry room of this design. And then when you come through here, it opens up to where the portals will be, which I'm assuming will be these little Pokeballs here. So a really nice design. It's really colourful. It definitely fits the Pokemon theme. And overall, really nice build, man. Let's give some credit to you. Plot me info. Bam. IB Trolling 47. Helpers Project Stormy. Really nice job. Just overall, it was really colourful, really nice. A few other things to improve on would be maybe the pathing instead of just cobblestone stairs. Try and go with the theme. You're going really colourful and then you just split it up with cobblestone stairs. I'll try something else there. And also, seeing as it was for a little bit of a bigger hub, we needed it to be a bit bigger for the amount of players. So maybe do some extra designs and put some more effort into the portals. But other than that, really nice job. Thank you for entering. Let's go ahead and TP to the next build. Here we go. /TP pause. And I'll also like to mention me and Goldie went through all of these builds, checking them all out, and she was really impressed by you guys. How much effort and how many good builds there were, and how many people were entering the competition. Because it's not one of my most popular series at the moment on YouTube, and I'm actually taking a semi-break from YouTube as well at the moment, because everyone's on holidays. But there was so many good entries, and have a look at this guy. He built a massive Mew pixel art, which actually looked really nice. He did a Pikachu. That was actually different to everyone else's Pikachu, so I do give him props on that. I don't know if he made it up himself or if he was copying a picture. I know there's definitely a picture on Google like that, but it looks like he translated it to pixel art himself. And overall, really nice. You start off in a Pokeball and it's got 4 portals, and they're all the different ones that I mentioned, so he followed the instructions perfectly. It's a really nice job there. There's a letter up here that goes into... what does this go into? It goes into the Pokeball. Alright. Pretend that's not there. We'll probably close it up. But anyway, here we go. Let's go plot me info. Let's give this guy credit. KPHTE Trisman. I have no clue how to pronounce your name, but shout out to you. Shout out to the helpers if they helped as well. I did, of course, get all the books like usual, and Goldie has a lot of books herself. She was reading them as well. So I did read them all, but yeah, I forgot because I actually went through them all yesterday, and now I'm recording the video today because I got some more time today. But anyway, on to the next build. We've got a lot of them this week to TP to, actually, because... well, no real reason. We just got a lot to TP to because I thought I would. Had some extra time, so let's go. Make players look this way, please. Okay, please look this way. I guess that's when you spawn in. They wanted them to look this way, and then there'll be all the signs. So that was a really nice way of doing the signs. A lot of people were forgetting that with Pixelmon spawns especially, you need signs. Because you need ones that say, like, go to this website to follow tutorials. You need Forge installed. You need Pixelmon installed. You need this version installed, blah, blah, blah. You need all the information on these signs. So it was a fairly important feature. And he did a good job of that. And if we turn around, it was a tiny bit small and a tiny bit simple, I guess the right word was. But these walls were really nice. I like how he just did the basic... It's fairly basic, but it's colourful and it's good. So I like the walls, really nice. And he had some good signs. Let's go ahead and give him some credit here. Plot me info. It is Colin 10611. Congratulations, really nice build. And yeah, as I said, just keep working on details. And to get more details into your builds, you need to make them a little bit bigger, because the bigger they are, the more blocks you have, which means the more blocks you can change, which means the more detail. So there's a little tip there for those of you who still getting into building. It's good to see so many people actually entering the creative competitions. There's new people every week as well. Oh, there he is in chat, I think. Yeah, he's definitely do the video for Creative Comp Week 6. Yes, I am. He's a smart man, that one. So this person said to use the texture pack, the Pokemon one. but I decided it was a bit of a pain to log in and out with the texture pack, and I couldn't actually use the modern stuff that he suggested because you can't join the server on the Pixelmon mod because it's a different game version at the moment. But anyway, so there we go. He's got some nice signage. A couple of the criticisms would be that you can escape the spawn, and also that some of the signs cover up the pixel art of other things, and they're a bit randomly placed. Like, it would have been better to have them a bit neater. I guess it kind of works, but I would have liked to seen it be a bit neater, a little bit easier to follow, some more guidance, because when you're walking from here to get into a portal, there's a random lake here, and it's a bit of a pain to have to go through the lake every time you want to jump into a portal. So yeah, a bit more organisation, but really nice job either way. Let's give some plot me info to this guy. There it is. Bobbles 507. Helpers Hades MC apparently. I didn't do anything on this, but thanks for adding me. And save the pandas, please. So shout out to those guys. Nice job. On we go. Nearing the end now. We've got like 5 more to go to. TP. And hopefully you guys are getting some tips from looking at these builds. If not, my commentary, I might say a smart thing every now and then to do with building. I know I'm not the best builder, but I definitely say some good tips. I'm pretty sure we were at this one. Hades is good at making Word documents. TP's to the same one twice, this guy. Alright, next one. Were we at this one? No, we weren't at this one. Yeah, this one had some similar problems to the other ones though. I really liked how he decided to add these blimps in to give the air some space. I really liked the pixel art above the portals and how they kind of matched the regions. So the Hoenn starter Pokemon, the Kanto starter Pokemon, the Johto starter Pokemon. That was genius. Really nice idea there. Signage, very easy to read. Pixel art relates to the portal. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And he had some extra portals just in case new things were added. Overall, he did a very smart build. The only things that was lacking was similar to a few other ones, and that was, I don't know, was that meant to be there? I guess they kind of have to be, so there's steps to get up. Yeah, there's a few weird things like that that don't quite fit into place. And then, just as I said, the bigger you make it, the more details you can put in. Because this is fairly plain, and although I couldn't do much better myself, you did a really nice job. A lot of the other builds, the builds that won, they did manage to squeeze in that little bit more detail, or a little bit bigger portals, a little bit more ideas. That's all. Overall, really nice job though. Big shout out to you. Let's go plot me info. Bam, Draco Meta 43. Helpers Boomer Cosmic Ice. Don't know if they actually help, but I'm reading them out anyway because I know a lot of builds did actually have helpers. Look at he's holding a hammer, which is in Pixelmon, and a sword. That is a nice little addition. So we did have some really good additions to this one, but it just didn't pull through for the win. So off we go to the next ones. TP pause. Bam. Alright. So here we go. Here is another build, and we'll go straight off for the credit for this one. Who built this? Creeper Murderer 19. Now this one had a fairly nice design overall. It had the portals, really easy to navigate to. It split off into 2 to get some extra ones out, and he used unknowns to show that the server's kind of off or unknown. And survive. Yep. It's a tiny bit off center, but I guess you had to do that because of how long the word was. And Charizard in the Kanto region, that definitely makes sense. And a giant Pidgeotto in the air that you can't really see from the bottom. So that's a slight downfall, but we could always move it. That actually looks fairly nice. We could use that in the winning build if we wanted to. And some more Pokemon scattered throughout. Overall, a really nice build. Not much criticism, to be honest, because the only reason why I didn't win is there was a slightly better one. That's all. I really like these Diglets as well. Maybe we could copy these into the winning build. They're a little bit different. I like the 3D pixel art. A lot of people were doing the 2D pixel art, but the 3D really, it makes the difference. So that was a really nice job with all those 3D ones, and hopefully we can use them. I'll make a note right now actually that we'll use 3D art if we have a spot for them on the winning build. So shout out to him, Creeper Murderer I think it was, and very nice job. Alright, on to the next one. Here we go. This is the one that had a very nice idea. Let's TP to it. Alright, now this one. This one had ideas after ideas after ideas. It had really good ideas. The first one being the silhouette of Pikachu. Now, it's basically the portal, and it was a really nice idea because it's just something extra. Instead of a plain old portal, you got a silhouette of Pikachu, and you can put the water running down, and you run in there, and it takes you to the server. Really nice idea, so I really want to give a shout out to him for this. So here we go. Plot me info. Bam. Cosmic Ice, Helpers, Atticus Wolfbolt, and denied that guy. Let's ignore the denied guy. But yeah, really nice idea, Cosmic. That was amazing. I already told him how good of an idea that was, and one of the builds that I'm about to TP to actually took that idea and worked it into his build. And of course the what are these called? Like statues. I will just call them the statues. The statues of the in-game characters were a really nice touch as well. And random Pokeballs, Pokemon themes. I probably wouldn't have put that there, to be honest. And this, I think that was for copying. I'm not exactly sure how the diagonal. I guess it's for that Pikachu. But to be honest, I don't think the 3 on one side worked. Only because of size restrictions, and see how big that sign is, and it's not even directly over the middle Pikachu type thing. There was a lot of problems with all the builds this week, and alignment actually. But you'll see that in the future builds that I'm about to TP to. But other than that, really nice job. I don't really know what else to say, except just keep working on the builds, man. You're doing a really good job, and the more you work on it, the better it'll get, the more detailed it'll get, and yeah, keep working on it. Everyone keep working on it, because you're all doing great. And if you notice, if you go back to my older competitions, you'll see the same people entering, but their builds are getting better and better. So that's something I'd really like to point out. A lot of those reoccurring entries, people that enter each week, they just seem to be doing better and better. So massive shout out to them. And why is that not TPing me? Please TP. Please. Alright, I'm back, guys. I don't know what happened there. Everyone else was still on the server, but for some reason it kicked me, so I don't know what's going on there. But let's go ahead. We'll TPing to the second last build. Let's go. Bam. Yes, the TP works this time. Alright, so this build was so close to winning. It was absolutely amazing. It had a ton of details to it. We'll do a quick fly around here, have a look at the pixel art, because the pixel art is really... I'm going to be honest, it was the only Pixelmon themed thing on this build. Besides these little Pokeball heads that were placed around the place. The pixel art was what made it for Pixelmon. The rest of the build looked like it wasn't made for a Pixelmon hub. It looked like it was just made for a normal hub, and then some Pixelmon was pasted around the place to make it Pixelmon themed. And that's what kind of let it down a bit. The last 2 builds, this one and the one I'm going to TP to, I was actually perfectly tied on. I could not decide who was the winner, so I decided to ask some of the H builders and some of the other amazing builders I have on Skype to get a second opinion. And with those second opinion votes put into place, this build just came in second place, so a little bit unlucky there, but the build who won definitely deserved it, and they have been building quite a lot of builds. They've been entering nearly every week for a while, so they will definitely deserve the win. But yeah, have a look at this Pixelmon art. What am I saying? Pixelmon art, guys, because it is really nice, and it was built by a whole bunch of people. It wasn't all one person. There was a book down there, but I think I already took it and lost it. Yeah, I took it and I probably lost it. It might be this book. There we go. So, Yellow Milk actually built Arcanine, Pikachu, Charizard, Magnium, and Beartick. I guess it's that one. I've never even seen that Pokemon before in my life. But anyway, so it was Joe Macy's build. We'll do plot me info, if I can find it. There we go. So yeah, Joe Macy's build, he did the majority of it. I believe he did like the floor and the walls and that type of stuff. And then he had a whole bunch of helpers, as you can see there, that were helping him out with the Pixelmon art all around the background. And they look absolutely amazing, so we're definitely going to be using these somewhere. We could save them as schematics and go copy them onto the Pixelmon server, and that'll be great. So thank you for helping us build those. They're absolutely amazing. definitely do not clear this plots, because we would definitely be coming back to grab some of them. They were really nice. But let's go ahead and TP to the winner of this week's creative competition for the Pixelmon hub spawn. And as I said, it was pretty much a tiebreaker decided by the H builders and other pro builders on my Skype, because I had to ask people that weren't biased and didn't know the actual owners of the plots. So it did take a while, but here we go. Here is the winner. Bam. It is Boomers. Boomer designed this. I'm going to look down to not ruin it so I can show you as planned. And we'll go over to the start here. So this is where you spawn in. And we can change this around a bit. This build was let down by the little things. It was a ton of little things that stopped it from being able to pull through with a definite win. But its ideas and themes behind it was what gave it the win pretty much. The last build we're at didn't have much Pixelmon theme to it. This one had lots of Pixelmon theme, lots of ideas behind it. So that was the difference. But here we go. We're probably going to change the spawn around a bit. I would like it to be more clear where the signs are. So maybe I'll put the spawn point like closer to this side and build this wall up a bit and put some major signage here to make it a little bit more clear, and so you can know what to do to install the mod, that type of thing. But then besides that, I was thinking of getting rid of the paths that lead to nothing and just focus on one big path going through, as you can see. That was the basic idea of it. And what he did do is he copied the silhouette idea from, I think it was Cosmic's build. He did ask for permission on that, of course, but it was a really nice idea, and I'm glad he did, because it put his build over the edge for the win. And he even added a little bit extra. As you can see the Pichu's eyes behind the water, and the mouth and the neck piece. So it's a silhouette, but you can also see some colour and depth behind it. I thought that was a really nice touch that he did, and he did that just by putting the water layer and then the stained glass, and then he used just glowstone, which actually looks dark when you're on the other side, but it lights up the surrounding area. So I thought that was really nice. And he used a different stained clay, that kind of, no, not stained clay, stained glass, to give it the yellow theme and the black theme. So you have a look at it, guys. It actually, you might not even notice it at first, but when you really look at it, I don't even know if you can see this on YouTube, but if you look really close, you can tell that it's basically like pixel art behind the portal. I thought that was a really nice idea. But another little thing he missed was like the ears when he was copy pasting it. He was missing some here. As you can see, that one over there has it, but all the ones he copied to does not have it. The top of the ears are cut off. So little things there that he could have worked on. The text, I would have liked to see Kanto written as one word instead of split up into two, because it is actually really hard to see the bottom of the text. So all you look up is you see can. It's kind of misleading. So there's another little thing. And another little thing on top of that again was the footpath. Maybe it would have been nice to mix it up a bit. Maybe chuck a Pokeball here, because it kind of looks like a Pokeball anyway. You might as well just chuck another colour in there, do the black line, bam, and it's a Pokeball. So little things like that really would have made it better. Maybe a tiny bit more details to the wall would have been nice as well. And instead of these water fountains, maybe some other Pixelmon related thing, like the Doug Trios popping up. That would have been absolutely amazing. So besides all those little things, overall, absolutely amazing. Got the full concept of what I was looking for in a hub perfectly, by a spawn area with signage. You walk out, follow a main path, and then bam, you're welcomed by all the portals and the Pixelmon art. I think it should be loading. I think that's just my computer. There we go. So you can see nearly all the portals from spawn. There's the Hoenn region with the matching Pixelmon art. So the legendary from Hoenn. We got Kanto with the legendary from there, Mewtwo. We got Johto, which has the legendary from there, either Ho-Ho or Lugia. Really nice. And of course the legendary of the mystery server, which of course would be Ruby and Sapphire, if we did decide to release that region in the future. He basically matched it all up perfectly, and for survival he put a red Gyarados, which was a really nice touch. So yeah, and he built some extra pixel art, some Master Balls, some Ultra Balls. Overall, he won just by his sheer ideas. Although he did take an idea off Cosmic, he did implement it into his build, and he just won. He won based off that idea that it's really simple. He's got one Pixelmon art matching the name right in front of an amazing silhouette of a Pichu, and yeah, he pulled through for the win. So congratulations. Let's go plot me info. He's got Boomer0120. He's been entering a ton of competitions, and he always missed out on those minor details, like the text being on one line, the top of their ears being done, the filler designs, because you know, if you have a blank space, you got to fill it in with something. His filler designs could have been changed. I reckon I will copy that Doug Trio in, and that'll make it look 1,000 times better. But really nice job. There he is right there. So shout out to him. He pulled through for the win. That's all I have for you today, guys. There will not be a creative competition this week. I will be doing a video soon, but as I said, I am taking a little bit of a break from YouTube just over this holiday season here, and I am of course having a baby soon. I have a lot of servers to manage. I think I've got nearly like 15 servers I am currently managing right now, so I'm working hard on them. I'm working hard on Haid Solutions. I'm going to still be uploading to my channel, but just a little bit delayed, and that's why I'm not going to be having a creative competition, because I'm going to focus on some of the other series to make sure I get at least some content out. And yeah, building a house, having a baby, servers to manage. I'm sorry guys, but I will be back on YouTube as soon as I can. Hopefully you all understand that for the slight lack in videos, instead of one a day, it might be one every 2 or 3 days. So I'll still be pumping out content. Make sure to keep updated. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone who entered. And yeah, that's all I have to say guys. Chuck the video a like and I'll see you later.